Alright guys, what is up? And today I'm bringing you my very first Black Ops 2 video. It is currently Wednesday at 3:37 a.m. and I am bringing you my very first game ever played on Black Ops 2. So this is a default class. You guys pretty much know self-explanatory things for the default class, and I'm just playing a game of domination here. So I just thought I'd bring you this as my very first video during Black Ops 2, just because I don't know, it's something interesting and you guys can see what I did my very first game. So during this video I'm going to tell you what I've been doing since this game came out, and pretty much my thoughts, opinions, and pretty much I guess what I think about Black Ops 2 as of so far. So I did go to the midnight release to get the game. I stayed up all the way from the midnight release till the next morning at 7, woke up at 10 o'clock on Tuesday morning, slept for 3 hours, and then I've been playing playing Black Ops 2 currently until 3:30, which is what time it is right now. I am level 46 or 47, something like that, and yeah, I'm gonna explain to you guys what I'm gonna do real quick. So when this game first came out, I wanted to see how high I could get my win-loss ratio. People keep telling me not to worry about stats, and a couple of people said, Chris, why care about stats if it's just a video game? Have fun. And I completely agree with that. But pretty much how I have fun with the game right now is I just want to see how high I can get my win-loss. Just something I felt like doing, and some people kind of just ask why, just because fuck you, that's why. I don't know, I just felt like doing it. And pretty much, well, what happened is that there was a problem with the multiplayer server for like an hour or two, where it was just lagging everyone out of games, and I must have taken about 10 to 15 losses within that time period, which is, it's whatever, they're not legitimate losses, but they go on your record and stuff. So what I'm going to do is something I actually was planning on doing is that I'm just pretty much leveling up to level 55 so I can prestige, so I can reset my stats back to level 1, and then from there I'm going to go to 10th prestige to the very max level from there on out. So that's pretty much what my plan is so far in this game. I do plan on going to the max prestige, but I am going to reset my stats first. I will make a video on that. I hope to do it by, I don't know, maybe tomorrow or the next day. It probably won't happen tomorrow because I still have quite a few levels to go. But yeah, guys, sorry if I sound really tired. Within the past 48 hours, I've had about 3 hours of sleep, and it's starting to catch up to me a bit, and some of my words don't seem like they're making much sense, or I'm like slurring them. Like, I'm not drunk or anything, I just don't know entirely what I'm I'm exhausted, I guess you could say. I've been playing this game pretty much non-stop. For the people on the PlayStation, you guys, I'm getting Black Ops 2 in next Monday, I believe, is when I'll be getting it, or next Tuesday, one of those days. So we'll be getting it for the PlayStation as well, but currently only playing it on the Xbox 360. So let me get into the game itself. What do I think about this game? Now, I have some very mixed opinions on this, and don't take this to heart. I could be angry at the game one second and loving it the next. But what I think about this game right now is that this game has potential. Don't get me wrong, it's a very good game, but it's very frustrating, and it is in a bad state as of right now, in my personal opinion. The lag, and I guess you could say, frame rate and lag that this game has right now is incredibly bad. I know games always the first week have problems when they first come out, but between the glitchiness and lag of characters running around and just overall game quality and connection quality is really bad, and I would have to say that it's probably one of the worst things in this game as of right now, just because it is actually to the point where some games are almost unplayable, where you're on a 4 bar and it feels like a 1 bar. So I do believe they will end up fixing that within the next day or two, if not within the next week. I hope they fix it fairly soon, but I think that's extremely annoying factor to this game for sure. and because I know I'm losing about half my gunfights, which I know I should not be losing when I actually for some reason am, which is crazy. And you can see that guy right there, perfect example. That guy was lagging all over the place. So what I wanted to say about that is that it kind of makes me angry at this game because you know, I die a lot of ways I don't think I deserve to die, so that's been frustrating me a lot. I've been getting very angry at this game, but you know, I kind of expect that because you know, I haven't been eating or sleeping properly, so I've been getting very agitated with this game. I actually went on Twitter and said how this game wasn't very skill based at all. And as of right now, I think there it is somewhat skill based, but there is definitely a problem with the connection and making it definitely connection based as well as skill based. So until they fix that, I'm not sure if well, they will fix it. I just want to know, or I want it to get done soon because I'm a little impatient with it, to be honest, at the time, because I'm tired of you know, dying stupid ways, like getting shot around corners and losing gun battles where on my screen, you know, he only shot once and stuff like that. But anyways, something else I found out about this game is that people's stats are a lot lower. I'd say pretty much from the last Call of Duty, your stats got like cut in half for both wins and losses. Or sorry, wins and death ratios, or kill death ratios, I guess you could say. My kill death ratio was sitting at about a 2.5. I was split screen with my friend for a little bit, and you know, since I said I'm going to reset my stats, I just didn't care, so I've been playing solo just because you know, normally I only play in a full party, but since I'm resetting my stats within the next day or so, I've just been messing around using shotguns and sniper rifles and stuff like that, so my KD's dropped to like a 2.10 or something like that, just barely a 2. Which I don't really care at this point, just because, you know, I'm gonna reset my stats, and I guess you could say it's just a game, right? But, my win-loss ratio is sitting at, like, a 4. I've lost, like, 4 games, and I've played, like, I don't know, 60. So, the rest of them are, you know, just, you know, disconnections and stuff like that, so hopefully when they fix the lag thing, they'll be able to fix that too, so that won't keep happening. Because I do not appreciate taking a lot of losses, you know, just for no reason at all. They're actually quite frustrating and annoying. But other than that, I would say this is a pretty good game. It definitely has a lot of potential. I can see myself enjoying it in the future, but as of right now, I'm having a bit of a difficult time having fun with it. But don't get me wrong, it is a good game, and I do think that, you know, it will be a very fun and interesting game once, or I guess you could say once they fix, you know, the minor problems that are in the game right now. I will go into a more in detail, in depth commentary in my next video, where I plan to have a, you know, more decent gameplay, because I don't even really have that great of gameplay to choose from as of right now, just because I haven't been playing the greatest. But I will hop on tomorrow night, or this morning, I guess you could say, because it is 3:30 a.m. when I wake up. I will get on before I go to school. So anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave me some feedback. What do you guys think about Black Ops 2 so far? And hope you guys enjoyed the video, and have a nice day, guys. Peace.